So I've been talking for about 10 minutes and I just realized none of that was on camera, none of that was on film, and I have to start over. Yeah. Awesome. I just love it when I film and it just doesn't film and the camera goes to sleep. And I thought I was actually filming, but apparently it wasn't. Anyhow, going back from the beginning, you might wonder, where am I? Why am I here and why is my setup already set up? Well, I've moved again. I don't know if I mentioned this in the previous vlog, but yeah, in the month of March I got news after news, like the fact that I got a new place and I'm gonna move, and it's a lot closer to work and it's a lot cheaper, but of course you cannot take the good without the bad, and there are some points which need to be talked about and spoken. The main differences between the new place and the old place are as follows. First and foremost, the new place seems a bit spacier, so that's nice, I guess. The old place was a bit not crowded, but had a bit of a different layout. The new place doesn't have mold, apparently, up until now. I'm gonna have to also take care of some bugs, because, of course. The old place was a lot quieter, and this is a bit, the main road is right there, and it's not so quiet anymore, as one can naturally assume. The old place had a bit of a better view, I guess you could say. A bit of a vibe when you looked out the window, and it didn't get so hot. This one doesn't. Now, for the good parts of the new place, which are in contrast to the bad part of the last one, this one doesn't seem to have mold in it, so that's good. Still got some bugs, but I still haven't got around to deal with that. What else? Another thing, this place is better than the last one. It's cheaper than the last one. Far cheaper than the last one, which is a lot better. Another thing that it's better for this place is it's a lot closer to work, so I don't have to get up and go to work so fast. Okay, I got time. I wanted to make sure I got time to go to work, get ready and get to work, If I were still at my last place, I would have had to, stop, not even start filming and just go to, work already, because I would have, been farther away from work. So now I don't even dress in normal clothes anymore. I just go in my uniform at work and go down the stairs, walk 5 minutes, go to the trolley station and just take the trolley, and bam bam bada bing bada boom, 4 stations and I'm at work, and it's that easy, It's a lot closer. That's my whole point, That's what I mean. And so that's a far better deal than in the previous months, as far as distance and price goes. So those are the main points of why this place is better than the last one. No mold, better price, closer to work, and no mold. So those are the 3 key main factors that are better for this particular place. It's okay, don't get me wrong, I just still haven't gotten completely used to it. You just have to, get used to it to properly and fully appreciate the place once you're here. I don't have that much storage space here, so that's another downside. It feels okay, it feels good on the inside. It's an okay place, even with less storage space. I have somehow misplaced 2 of my little spoons and I lost them or whatever. I'm just upset about that. I don't know what else I've lost in the transit, but yeah, I'm gonna need to find those. I don't know where they are. I have actually no idea. I've been looking for them for about a week and a half or 2 weeks, something like that, and still haven't found them. I got that promotion at work and that goes well. For the month of March, just to make a long story short, there's not a lot of things to talk about my tongue stopped working there for a second, which is weird because I actually have to speak in English for a living, basically. Anyway, Going back to what I wanted to say. Yeah, the month of March, not really eventful. It was an okay month. Bought a few more games on Steam, got some action, and overall, it was a good month. Overall, it was an okay month. I was a morning shift, so that was that. I finished Assassin's Creed Origins. Still working on reading The King in Yellow. I'm a bit closer to finishing it. I bought a few more books, both to work on my particular novel. Can you not? I wanted you to look cool on the back end. Wait. See, I got it back. Okay, so that's that. I finished paying for, the annual verification on my car and insurance and all that, and that took a toll on my budget. That was March. Okay month, finished it, got a new promotion, got to move to a new place, all good. Now I got to the new place. I don't know if there's any other story in between. I'm like a bit tired, so stuff doesn't really go from one story to the next the same. Oh, sorry about that. Now for the month of April, which it's April 13th today, I'm working the night shift. On April 20th I'm gonna start my training for the new position, for the host position, which is, as you know, something I wanted since I've started working here, and it's been like 8 months since I started working here, and I don't know, I know I haven't made clips for every single month, because from August up until, I don't know, like December or something, or January, I just felt I didn't have time to regulate everything and do everything and take care of everything. I just felt like everything was all over the place and I needed some time to adjust. I don't know why it would take so long for me to adjust and make everything okay, but it did, so that was that. Then, I tried making a vlog every month. I tried, doesn't mean I succeeded. But yeah, I'm working the night shift right now, as you can be painfully obvious. I'm tired most of the time. But yeah, the month of April is okay. It's weird that when I want people around, when I have the morning shift and I want people around and all that, they're not around, so I gotta stay alone, and I want to not be alone. But when I do want to be alone, like when I have the night shift right now, everybody jumps on my head and let's go around and let's do stuff and let's whatever, and like, okay, let's do whatever. Okay, what else happened? So that was that. I went home for about 4 days at the end of March, start of April. Moved here from the old place. Did I talk about the differences between the old place and the new place? Okay, so real quick, a few things. Old place, a lot quieter, somewhat better view, an okay place overall. Okay, fancier to some degree. Now, the new place is cheaper, far closer to work. Far closer, like a lot closer to work than the other place, and seems a bit more spacey and doesn't have mold from what I can tell up until now. Both seem to have bugs, but I have to deal with that. And what else? The old place had mold, had noisy and crazy neighbors, which I haven't forgotten, and I don't think I will. They're good stories, the crazy neighbors, so maybe I'll tell all of them someday. The new place has, the main road is right down there, and so that means there's traffic all the time, and so there's noise all the time, so it's hard to sleep, and the curtains are pretty see-through, so that's bad as well, because there's a lot of light that comes in and it's harder to sleep. And of course the windows are not properly isolated, which means that there is a lot of noise coming from outside inside. So yeah, as you can naturally hear, But overall, it's an okay place. It's not bad. It ain't great. It's not bad. It's an okay place. It's a different place. It's closer to work. It's a lot cheaper. I hope that in the long run it's gonna be better than the last one. I don't plan to move anytime soon because the moving in itself is a excruciating and horrible thing. And I'm so upset that I wasn't smart enough to figure out that I needed boxes while I lived in the old place, and I should have bought boxes and placed all my stuff into them and just, halted them from one place to another. It would have been so much easier just to do that, but for some reason I didn't do it, and it was dumb of me. It would have helped me a lot more than what happened here. It was like a lot of bags and stuff, and yeah, not great. The bed is not amazing. The bed in the other side, the other part where I slept out the other way, was absolutely wonderful, was absolutely amazing, had amazing sleep. Here, I don't know, it just feels old and shitty, but I guess I have to deal with that, and I'll do my best to deal with that. What else? Yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's an okay place. Even the new place, it's an okay place. It's not bad, it's not worse, it's not great. Still got a lot of improvements to do and work on and make sure that they happen. But yeah, things are okay, I guess. I don't know. And that's that. Now, anything else? No, that's for the most part, that's how it goes, that's it. So yeah, now I have to get ready to go to work, and yeah, that's about it. I don't know, I just feel very out of it. I have to, go to work, then in a few days I have to start training for the new position, and it's tiring me out, and I don't know, I just want to come home from work and just play Ghost of Tsushima. I finished Assassin's Creed Origins, so that's that. I tried Castlevania, Lords of Shadows. I played and finished Dispatch, bought Raft, played the DLC for Prey a little bit, the moon base and whatnot, and I want to see how that turns out. I want to play it a bit more and see how that turns out. Hopefully it's okay. I'm gonna get a few hours out of that. And what else? I want to play Dispatch more and get the other endings as well, or at least a few more endings as well, and other choices to do. I want to finish and try to 100% Ghost of Tsushima, Castlevania Lords of Shadows 1, 2 and whatnot, and whatever else DLC it is. I want to play those and make sure they're finished. And yeah, for the most part, that's it. I'm gonna try to play Max Payne as well on my Odin 2 and finish it. PS2 emulation for the win, yay! And because I tried it on my my laptop and it didn't work, and so that's that. Gaming stuff, how it goes. Changed the strings on my guitar. I'm working on forming a band with some people from work, so that's hopefully something that should that not great, but we'll see how things turn out overall. But yeah, for the most part, that's life. The month of March and month of April, up until April 13th. We'll see what happens next. I'll talk about the training and everything else in the next vlog, and so I'll try to edit this as fast as possible. Oh, tomorrow I have a free day. Bam! I have free day. And so I'll try my best to edit this tomorrow on April the 14th, when it's one of my best friend's birthdays, and I'll post it as fast as possible. So, bada bing, bada boom, for the most part, this is it. Things are going well, things are going alright. Oh no, the things are not going well, things are not going alright. You know why? Because 2 days ago, I discovered that I was the victim of a fraudulent activity on my card, and so how much is that? almost $1,000, euros, however you want to put it, they're mostly the same, almost the same, have been subtracted from my accounts. And so I lost a lot of money. I lost a lot of money due to fraudulent activity, and I reported that to my bank, and they're doing their best to fix it. Hopefully I will get back my 1,000, because those are my, I mean, what can I say, you know? I don't know if anybody will watch this, I don't know who cares even about this, but I just want to say this. I hope that there is a special place for people like that, you know, for thieves in general, particularly in hell. And I may be a bit too cruel on this, but I don't think so. I just hope that there is a place for people that steal, not out of necessity, let me just be clear, not out of necessity, but for the thrill of the steal, okay? I hope there is a place in hell where people that steal for the thrill of the steal and all that they should have a place special in hell, where every single day they would have their hands, well, you know, dealt with in particular and peculiar different manners, preferably for the rest of eternity. And if they have any other offenses as well, that should be on top of those. Or maybe you should start with that one and then go downwards, depending on how things go. Yeah, I honestly and wholeheartedly believe that and hope for that. And yeah, I do hope people that steal, again, out of the thrill of the steal, not out of necessity, because there is a big difference there. I understand the necessity. I understand those that do it for necessity and for survival, but and without any other means for doing anything else, but not for those that do it for the thrill. Now, those that do it for the thrill, I hope you just you know, dip those pretty little grabbers of yours into slow burning acid for as long as possible. Yeah, because I've been stolen from one too many times, you know, and one time is already one too many. So I just hope that, you know, you suffer, because otherwise, and people say, oh no, you're not gonna feel better if they do that, if they whatever. Nope, I'm gonna feel a lot better. Knowing that one mistake you did, which was not one mistake, it was a repeatable offense, which you repeatedly have done, and that you have knowingly and not out of necessity, but for the thrill, you did again and again and again. Because I'm sure I'm not the only person that you've done it to, and I'm sure that there are plenty of people you've done it to. So yeah, I don't care if it's a corporation, I don't care if it's anybody who does that, but you've got a choice, you know. If you have the choice not to do it, and you actively choose to do it without being constrained by any other means not to do it, or to do it, that is, yeah, you are 100% deserving of being there. So that is that. I don't care about the moral argument about the guy that needs to steal to save his hungering wife or whatnot. That is a moral argument and has nothing to do with this situation. My stance on the matter is simple. You do it for the thrill of the steal, not out of necessity. You deserve a ticket, a one-way ticket to that particular place for all eternity, without any right to appeal, without any, oh no, I've repented. Nope, I don't fucking care. You need to be set up as an example for other people not to do just that. But yeah, do I find a lot of laws to be too lenient? Yes. Do I find a lot of systems to be a lot very corrupt and unfair? Yes. Do I think necessity is an exact and precise reason to enact such laws? No and yes, depending on the situation. Again, everything is dependent on particular details, and so I think that every situation should be analyzed as due to as many particularities as possible. Yeah. So, that being said, going back to... Oh, why is there... Oh, she said she... Oh... Why? That's okay. I discovered some dust on somewhere where dust was not supposed to be, so that's what I'm upset. Anyway, as I conclude my wonderful messaging about punishments on to, the trash of society, I shall leave you with this message. The month of March was an okay month. For me personally, because I know that in the world there's a lot of things that happened, and I'm not going to talk about those. I'm not going to become political too much. Or on the internet, I hope so, I guess so, I don't know. Anyway, the month of April is looking interesting. I moved, I got not scammed, because scamming means that you're actively a part of it. I got stolen from a lot of money, working my ass off, following up because there's training in the way for me. Comic-Con is coming soon, which I'm not so excited about anymore because I don't have any money to spend on, and I wanted to, enjoy myself at Comic-Con, but I guess it's 2018 all over again. Yeah, so... yeah, that's that. And so I'm just gonna close this one, start, dressing up for work and going to work, knowing that I have how much? About $20 left, 20 euros. Let's talk in euros, okay? Let's talk in euros. I have about 20 euros left in my wallet, in cash. And yeah, yeah, that's that. Anyway, I'll see you when I see you. It's been a pleasure to have you here. I don't know what's gonna happen next. I'm actively working and I have no actual inspiration, or I want to sing and play music more, but I'm very tired because a lot of things are happening at once for the most part. So yeah, who knows what's gonna happen next. Hopefully nothing bad anymore, because I'm tired of solving problems and I just want to enjoy myself, and I want to stop solving problems which are not my problems. I'm just tired of solving problems overall. Just want to enjoy myself and do what I like, and yeah, figure things out as they're supposed to be figured out. Anyhow, Big D is out. I'm out. I mean, I'm the Big D, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.